But speaking of silence,
Yeah.
I know we don't want to hear any silence when it comes to the quote.
Oh, the quote is
Quote of the day. I like that transition.
I'm
I was
learning,
about
I'm
to
learning.
alley you, but he's
I was
alley
learning.
you.
through it.
Do it.
If you got a friend who tells you if you have a friend who tells you all of their other friends' business, don't think that that friend is not telling your business to them.
So if you got a friend that's telling your business, if you got a friend that's telling somebody else's business to you, what is it? My mom said, one of my I don't know, like one of my old relatives, but like it's something along the lines of you bring gossip, you take gossip.
Love it. Yes. On point.
It's-
Pap, 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 pap.
You bring if somebody brings gossip, they're gonna take gossip.
Yo, you know what I'm feeling?
What?
Feeling a heat check.
That was a heat check. What? Yo, gossip is when you talking about they're not in the room. Why are you talking about somebody when they're not in the room?
Those are dangerous.
Same thing why psychics do that. They talk about these souls and spirits they conjure up that are not here anymore. Why are we going to them to find someone no longer here?
Well, that's a little different. We'll talk about that one.
I want to talk about.
We'll talk about that next
I want to
episode.
talk about me some psychics and
But
the
we'll talk
astrology
about it.
nonsense.
But let's talk about this one.
But yeah,
Yeah.
gossiping.
But one thing I love the song Campbell says, "Be careful of your circle because it might hurt you." Right. One of my quotes is, "My circle don't fit in the square." Right. My circle does. So you got to understand who is in your circle. You have to understand, and that's where vetting comes in. Understanding who your friends are, getting to know them, because people like that, if you see that, which we all have experienced,
We all
don't
yes.
trust that they're going to keep your secret. If they can tell a friends and then they go and tell you, and then you trust whatever you tell them, be prepared for it to travel.
And I have personal experience that when, like, one of the things that I just don't, I tend to, with my friends especially, it's not that I don't trust my friends. I mean, to some extent I don't, but at the same time, I know my friends.
Right.
I've been with these people long enough. I know good and bad. So it's like, I know you going to talk about some stuff, especially if you drunk, or I know you may talk about this in maybe not a mean way, but either way, it's like, know your friends. And I had a situation where a third party told me about a girl that I talked to, even though they weren't around at that time.
Wow.
And I'm like, why are you asking me about my business with a young lady and it has nothing to do with you? That person shouldn't even told you that. And I'm like, they're the only person that could have told you that. So,
Right.
no,
definitely.
And also, too, people, not to get grim, but people definitely do, they hurt themselves over the words of others.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know why people don't take that seriously.
Well,
they hurt themselves
over the words of others.
But it's hard because there is this feeling and an innate ability for us, and we want to feel loved, appreciated, needed. We want to feel liked. Not even that, take it a step further. We want to fit in. We want to feel love. So it's crazy that a word from another person, so it's not even coming from the direct source, can change your whole mood, change your whole attitude, because you're like, how dare they feel this way? Instead of having the attitude, fuck them, because I don't give a fuck what you feel about me.
You need that sometimes.
Sometimes you
need
really do.
that. It's a healthy thing.
I think a lot of times there is this need of self-checking.
Yes.
Where maybe you are not doing the things right, but there's sometimes where you hear something, it's like, yo, oh, they said that? Fuck them.
I think it's because we're social creatures that we really do value what people say, at least to a certain degree.
Right.
But it's not just, they matter, they don't matter. It's a very gray spectrum.
Right.
Once it starts to get into a certain part, it's like, all right, their opinion doesn't matter. Because when you go this far and you value their opinion, you're valuing opinions that don't matter.
Don't.
That is true. It reminds me of the giving power to people that you shouldn't give power to, and all that.
Celebrities, athletes.
I did that the other day. Client called. I was telling you about this earlier. Client calling and trying to negotiate my price, and it's like, why should I let that mess my emotion, my energy up for 5 minutes after this call? Get over it. It's done. They want to negotiate the price. They also said, you're the first person I called for a quote. Get another quote. Challenge my pricing. Move on.
Right.
And that's, sometimes you just have to speak your mind out and give it like that. Like you said, that fuck it, fuck you mentality.
Yeah.
And move forward.
You remember we used to have a saying, I won't say this, but F the dumb. Yeah. We used to go around with that. And that's how we feel. Sometimes you just have to fuck it. Fuck them, fuck you, fuck this. and let sure that you live with inner peace. Because a lot of times we have a lot of inner turmoil. Like we live in this drama-based, I'm not adequate enough, and then it plays with our mind and then we can't do anything. Because a lot of us are stagnant and don't chase dreams because we're in our mind too much.
But also, too, we have to be careful to not overshare. We're all guilty of oversharing with people that we may have trusted or been in a moment of vulnerability. But you definitely have to be careful to not, like when it comes to your dreams and your aspirations and what you're trying to do, you're better off not sharing.
True.
I've learned that. You don't even, because people will listen to what you say and then they'll take that information, go to other people. Oh, they trying to do this and they trying to do that. They think they about to be something. It may not even come across that way. It just may be your friends talking about what you want to do in a critical way that they don't even understand, and they think they know everything. Right. It's the same thing as, bringing gossip and taking gossip.
Right. If you're making music and you tell me in the studio, okay, I'm going to come in, I'm listening to it, and I hear it, and I go back, yo, his joint is straight trash, son. And he's like, yo, I was just starting this thing, and this dude just ran out for a call.
That's gossip.
Came back, gossip. I wouldn't, but that happens so much, though. It happens, like...
Crab in the barrel mentality.
And how many times have you said over the year, the power of the tongue?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, God, yes.
I'm very careful who I share with. Like, I will share because there is power in when 2 or 3 are gathered, touching something. God's in the midst to bless. So there's things I will tell you, but there's also things that you should keep to yourself.
Absolutely.
Till the blueprint is fully made. And then not only made that you're starting to execute, and then when you get a little progress, then like, oh yeah, like a lot of people don't know that I had this situation that I had to go to Chicago for. Right, I went to Chicago and then I told people about it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
you brought safety and security, right? Yeah. You brought security with you, right?
Oh yeah, Well, it wasn't that bad.
The VCs are out there.
Me out there.
He said he went to Chirac.
Okay, I was about to say.
They treated me well. They treated
the war
me well.
Chirac.
But
who said this war Chirac?
That quote was truly powerful, and we thanks. And we want to know in the chat, tell us an experience that you go through where you had a friend that probably told your business to somebody else, or they came running to you about somebody's business.
Mind your business.
Yeah. Mind your damn business, homie.
Why you watching me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why you watching me?